Well, it looks like it's that time again where I do one of these update videos to tell you all what I'm working on. Hello everybody, it is I, Nicholas Clay, of Clay Entertainment, and I'm here to tell you all about the animation projects that I have in store for this brand new year of 2017. I know I'm kind of a little late on this, but I'm here to tell you what exactly I've been working on and just essentially telling you all like the progress. Just giving you all a little progress update on what I've been working on. So, why don't we begin? Oh, but first off, let me just snap my fingers real quick. There we go. Channel art is now new. Brand new channel art has been made, so that's the first thing. No longer will we need the old channel art. That was terrible. But hey, now we got this new one now, and I think it looks a little bit better. Anyway, why don't we just switch back to the main topic at hand, which is the animation projects that I have in store for this year. Now, I just want to give a little disclaimer before I actually go into the list. I am not guaranteeing that I will complete all of these within the year, because I know I've stated it time and time again, animation is a very long and tedious process, and especially when it comes to Source Filmmaker, certain things can take a little bit longer than others. But this is essentially just a basic outline for all the things that I want to do for this year, and if I can get them all done, that's great. But I have a feeling that I won't be able to get to them all, but if I can, again, that's great. So anyway, why don't we just start? The first item here on the list is the inkling that comes from the sea. Now, I know I've teased this multiple times, and honestly, all I've gotten done so far for this is the script. For this one in particular, I don't know if I want to storyboard it, but no animation has been done on this so far. However, again, the script is done, so it's open to begin production on. Whether it will get done sooner or later, you'll just have to wait and see. Yes, the script is done, I need to start animating it. Hopefully that will begin sometime soon, but I just finished working on a lot of stuff for the big project, which I will reveal at the end to you all. So I'm kind of taking a little break from animating right now, but it will most likely be a short break. Okay, the next thing up on the list is Sonic and Mario Discover the Inklings. This is another animation that I have teased multiple times, and just given the basic concept of and everything. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, the script is not fully completed yet. I want to say it's around 75% there. I need to come up with an ending for it, because again, it's not finished. But so far it's coming along nicely. I just, again, need to finish the script, which I probably will finish soon, so that way I can start working on it. But if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I think I'll work on the inkling that comes from the sea first, before I do Sonic and Mario Discover the Inklings. So yes, that is the second thing on the list. Okay, so these next ones are just going to be little short animations that I want to do. They're not really big ones like the inkling that comes from the sea, or Sonic and Mario Discover the Inklings, or the big project that I've been working on. Mostly because they're going to be highlight animations from commentary channels that I watch, from specific parts of like a Let's Play or charity event or something that I thought were funny, and I thought would be 10 times more funny if they were animated. However, we're not done here yet, because for those of you that stayed all the way till this last bit, it's time. It is time for me to reveal to you all the big project that I've been working on for about, I'd say about 5 to 6 months at this point. I've been working on it for as long as I started working in Source Filmmaker and figuring out how to use it and everything. So, I just want to state first that this big project is the series that I teased all the way back last year when I made that big update video. So, without further ado, take a look at this. And there you go. This thing has been an ongoing project and process for about 5 to 6 months. We're talking storyboarding, character design, script writing, script proofreading, animating, audio editing, and everything that is involved with this. So you're probably wondering, what's this series about? Well, for those of you that watched the teaser for this series, you can tell that it's a little bit down to earth and it's a little bit more, I don't know, for you anime fans out there, slice of life. So yes, it's kind of like that. That's the whole idea and the whole plan for the series. It's a slice of life, down to earth, but has some comedy and it's just this whole thing about life as we know it. Going to college with your friends, hanging out with your friends later, facing life challenges like bullies and people that really don't like you, love, and all these other things that are going to be happening. Family struggles even. So all of this is going to be happening in the series. Now I kind of want to take some time to, I don't know, just show like a couple of like concept art pictures. I'm probably flashing the images on the screen and just flashing all the storyboards and everything that I can possibly do while I'm talking about this, just to show you how much work and how much time I've put into this thing. Because I've stated it numerous times before, but animation is the career choice that I want to do. And in order for me to get serious about it, I have to do all this stuff. So I figured that for this series in particular, it would be a good starting point, since I'm not necessarily creating original characters, but they are, you know, Splatoon OCs. So the question probably is, why specifically Splatoon? Why not Sonic? Why not Mario? Why not anything else like the Kingdom Hearts characters and all that? Simple. Because with Sonic and Mario, it could be done, but at the exact same time, I want to get as close to an original thing as I possibly can. And with the Inklings, there are just so many options that you can do with these characters. That's really the major reason why I chose the Inklings over Sonic and Mario. And you've kind of already seen some of them in the little opening blip that you just saw. Because yes, what you saw earlier was the opening for this series. Now, in terms of when the first episode will be released, I'm not entirely sure. Because as far as that goes, I have the script fully written, and I also have the storyboard completely finished. Unfortunately, no animation has been done on it whatsoever. However, just so that it's a little bit easier to grasp, I'm going to be splitting up each episode into 3 parts. So the way that will work is that once the first part of the first episode is done, I'll upload it. And then after that gets uploaded, then I'll work on the second one. And then when that's done, it'll get uploaded. And then when the third part gets done, that will get uploaded. And then when I go to work on this second episode, I'll upload the first part of that. After that part is uploaded, then I will release a director's cut of the first episode. So by director's cut, I mean that parts 1 to 3 will just happen one after another, no breaks in between, and it will play out like a full episode for like a TV show or anime or something like that. I think I'll take this time to give a shout out to my friend Gumshoe Gamer, or Ethan, who's been my friend since middle school. For the most part, he's helped me with script writing and everything, proofreading and just checking everything, making sure everything looks good before I actually start animating and working on this whole thing. So major shout outs to him. Go watch his stuff. He does let's plays and podcasts and all that cool stuff. So if you're interested in that, go check out his channel. The link will be in the description below. But to shift gears back to this whole thing, that's pretty much all I can say at this point. However, after this video gets uploaded, I'm going to be uploading all of the stuff that has to deal with the life of an Inkling. And that means concept art, storyboards, character bios, work in progress shots for the opening, and among other things. Everything will get posted both onto my Twitter and on Steam. with the exception on Steam being the concept art and storyboards. So there you have it. That's pretty much it in terms of this big project that I've been working on for so long. I hope you're all excited for it because I know I cannot wait to begin working on the first episode of this new series that I will be bringing to both VidMe and YouTube. So with that said, that brings us to the end of the update. So if you watched all the way through and you're still here, hi! But it's also time to say goodbye. At least for now, because I will be back, trust me, with a lot more content this year, hopefully. But as you can tell, schedules will change and time will move on. And we'll see if I can hit all of these projects that I have in store. But the biggest one that I'll probably be working on the most this year is The Life of an Inkling. Everything else will just be either sprinkled here or there in between what's happening. And that's not to say that I don't have little short animations that I have in my head that aren't necessarily on here. So you never know, I could just throw out a random one here or there in between all the ones that I've already established in this update. So that officially brings us to the end of this update video. I hope you're all excited for what I have in store. And if you want to keep up to date on projects or anything that I have in store for this channel, follow me on Twitter at ClayEntertain. And you can also follow me on Steam to keep up to date as well. I will put a link to my Steam username or link in the description below. So that way you guys can look on there and see what I'm doing. And you know, even though I do love animating, I love drawing and all this stuff, I like to play games. So if I'm playing a game, don't jump down my throat and say, why aren't you working on this animation? Well, because I want a break. Because everybody needs a break. Let's be real here. But that's pretty much it in terms of what I have in store. So once again, I hope you all are excited for what is coming to this channel for this year. It's a brand new year and I cannot wait to share everything that I have planned with you guys. I've been inactive on this channel for far too long. I think it's about time for me to make a comeback. And as a side note, the opening to The Life of an Inkling will be uploaded separately after this video goes up. So that way you can easily access that instead of coming over here to this video and just skipping to that one portion in case you guys just want to rewatch that. Also, as another side note, there are a lot of Easter eggs in Sana's house, which you see in the teaser and the opening. So I want to see if you guys can find them all. Some of them are obvious, some of them are not. Some of which you haven't seen yet. So that's kind of a little fun game that I put into doing this. It's also kind of part of the reason why it took a while, but hey, you gotta make things visually interesting, right? So I think I've rambled on long enough. You guys have your things to do, I have my things to do, so I'll let you guys go for now. But until then, I am Nicholas Clay of Clay Entertainment, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.